down comfortably, closing your eyes, softening your gaze, letting your hands rest wherever is comfortable for you. And begin to deepen your breath. And for practice today, we're going to tune into the plants that are dying or drying up in the natural world, in the fields. Seeing how our energy too might want to flow down to the roots, and how this is also a time when there are seeds. So as the plants dry up, there's seed pods or seed centers of flowers that are able to spread their seeds because of the dryness and because of the wind. And so it's this continuation of the life cycle, even though it looks like things are dead. And so how can we bring that awareness into our own beings to move into this season of a little more rest, and yet there's still the cycles continuing. We're not stopping, we're just taking more pauses. Inviting in the pause at the bottom of the exhale. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart, connecting the actions of your hands with the wisdom of your heart. Internal wisdom, internal guidance. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, interlace your hands, press them away from you, rounding your spine. Inhale, arms up, heart lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, we're going to twist to the right, bringing the arms down. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, twisting left. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, wrist circles, float your arms out and down. Interlacing your hands behind your back, rolling your shoulders. Inhale, lift, arms, heart, gaze. And exhale, release, bring the hands back to the heart. Inhale here. Exhale, interlace the hands, press them away from you, rounding your spine. Inhale, arms up, heart lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twisting left. Inhale, center. Exhale, wrist circles, float the arms out and down like the falling leaves of autumn. Interlacing the hands behind the back. Rolling the shoulders, inhale, lift, arms, heart, gaze. Exhale here and stay lifted. Inhale again. And exhale, bring your hands over to the right side of your waist, tucking them in, dropping the shoulders down the back. Inhale, tall through the crown of the head. Exhale, drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Without lifting the right shoulder towards the ear, and begin to tilt the head a little forward and a little bit back, feeling into all the little muscles on the side of the neck, top of the shoulder. Finding one place where there's a lot of sensation. No. Let's take 2 letting go breaths. Deep inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Funny dog yoga. Inhale back to center. Keep your hands engaged. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, bend the elbows, bring the hands over to the left side of the waist, dropping the left ear towards the left shoulder. And tilt the head a little forward and a little bit back. Feeling into all the little muscles. Finding one place where there's a lot of sensation. And taking 2 letting go breaths. Deep inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Inhale, bring the head back to center. Exhale, bring the hands back behind you. Inhale, lift, arms, heart, gaze. Exhale, release, and hands back to the heart. Take an inhale here. Exhale, interlace the hands, press them away from you, rounding your spine. Inhale, arms up, heart lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twisting left. Inhale, center. And exhale, wrist circles, float the arms out and down. Releasing the hands behind the back, rolling the shoulders. Inhale, lift, arms, heart, gaze. Exhale, release, hands back to the heart, pausing here. Beautiful. Stretching the legs out in front of you, bouncing out the knees, rolling the feet around. We're going to inhale Inhale, lifting the arms up, lengthening through the torso, embodying those expanding stalks that are drying. And as you exhale, we're going to bend forward, dropping seeds to the ground. We're going to move back and forth like this. Inhale, lifting up, expanding. Exhale, reaching out and dropping down. One more time. Need to move. And then coming back up, and we'll bend the knees and come to hands and knees. Okay, hands and knees. So hands underneath the shoulders with the fingers spread really wide, knees underneath the hips or a little bit wider. Take an inhale here. Exhale, round the spine, gazing towards the belly button. Inhale, tilt the pelvis, let the motion side of the spine, belly drops, head lifts. Exhale, rounding back. Moving with your breath here. And next time you come to a cow pose, curl your toes under, press back to a down dog. Bending one knee deeply and then the other, stretching through the backs of the legs. Inhale, pulling forward to a plank pose, holding here. You might drop your knees to the floor. Pushing the floor away, expanding the shoulder blades away from each other. And exhale, drop to your knees if you haven't already, and then knees, chest, chin, and then scoop forward. And we'll come to Sphinx pose. So bringing the elbows underneath the shoulders, lengthening out through the heart, pressing down through your pubic bone, shoulders pressing down, neck expanding up. Take an inhale here. Exhale, drop the chin to the chest. Inhale, roll right ear to the right shoulder. Exhale, back down to the heart. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, heart. One more each side. And then coming back up to center. And we'll bend the right knee and reach back with the hand for the leg. And even if you don't reach it, you can reach arm towards foot, hands towards foot. Getting a quad stretch here. And then we'll do the other side. And then releasing, bringing the hands underneath the shoulders. Press back to a child's pose. And walking both hands over to the right. 2 breaths here, sinking back through the left hip, left side body expanding. Inhale back through center. Exhale to the left. Two deep breaths, sinking back through the right hip, right side body expanding. And inhale, coming back to center. Exhale here. Inhale, pull forward to hands and knees.
Exhale, round to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Curl the toes under, press back to a down dog. Dropping your heels, melting your heart. Nice full body stretch here. And with your next inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. We're going to bend the knee, pull it in towards the chest, and then send it over towards the left elbow, and then press back up. Inhale, exhale, same thing, over towards the elbow. Inhale, pressing up. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, bring the right foot through to the top of the mat, keeping the left hand on the floor. Inhale, moving the right arm up in a big circle. You can drop the back knee if you would like, a little more support there. And going back the other way, reversing the direction. And then bringing the hand down, dropping the back knee and bending that knee. You can move the left hand off to the left a little more, and then we'll reach back, maybe holding on to that left foot with the right hand. You can let the right knee drop out to the side, flexing that foot, looking up, opening the heart to the sky. 2 breaths here. And then releasing and making your way back to a down dog. Lovely pulling forward plank pose. And always drop your knees if you'd like. You can lower down or drop knees, chest, chin. Inhale, scoop forward. And we're going to come into baby cobra, lifting the hands off the floor and then also lifting the legs. And see if you can breathe 3 breaths here. Lowering down, pressing back to a child's pose. You might roll your forehead side to side on the floor, a little brain massage here. And then coming back to hands and knees. Exhale, round to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Curl the toes under, press back to a down dog. Dropping the heels, stretching through the calves, the hamstrings. Lifting the sit bones. With your next inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it through, bring the knee towards the right elbow. Inhale, lifting back up. Exhale, left elbow, or right elbow, sorry. Inhale, lifting up left knee to right elbow. 1 more. And inhale, lifting up. Exhale, bring the foot through. Bring the right hand, or keep the right hand on the floor, and begin to circle the left arm. And these big circles. You can drop the right knee if you would like. And going back the other way. Dropping the hand down, dropping the knee to the floor if it's not there already. Bringing the right hand out to the right a little bit more. Bending that right knee, reaching back with the left hand. You can drop the left knee out to the left, opening the heart to the sky. One more inhale, exhale, releasing here, getting the hands on the mat again, and pressing back to a down dog. So everything that we've done so far is a bit of preparation for what we're going to come into next, which is dying warrior. So inhale, lifting the right leg up into the air. Bring the knee in towards your belly and then send the leg out to the left. We're going to come down to rest on that right hip. Left leg slides back behind you. So you're welcome to stay here. This can be a nice stretch. You're also welcome to come down to your belly, and you can just let your hands rest and turn your head to the left. If you'd like to deepen the twist, you can send the left arm underneath the chest and then look over to the right. So choosing where you would like to be, we'll do 3 deep breaths here. And I encourage you to feel into the letting go, the releasing that is part of this season. Letting go of the seeds to scatter where they will. Don't have to control or obsess. And just allow. One more breath. Awesome. And coming back up from whatever choice you made there. Pressing those left toes into the floor and making your way back to a down dog. Walking it out here. Then we'll do the other side. In just a moment. Pulling forward, plank pose here. Dropping knees, chest, chin. Inhale, pulling forward, baby cobra again. See if you can broaden the legs, maybe bring the arms out to the sides. 2, 3 deep breaths. Floating like the seeds in the wind. And lowering down, bring your hands underneath your shoulders and press back to a child's pose. Inhale, pull forward, hands and knees. Exhale, round to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Curl the toes under, press back to a down dog. Dropping the heels. Lifting the arches of the feet, melting the heart. Inhale, lift left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it towards the chest as you pull forward, and then send that left leg out to the side as the right leg slides back. So feel into this side. It might feel really different from the other side. And again, you can stay upright like this and just breathe into sensation here. You're welcome to lower down and turn your cheek to the right. Let your arms just rest. Or you can bring your right arm underneath your chest, twisting to the left with your upper body. So releasing, breathing here, dying warrior. One more breath. And coming back up. Hands underneath the shoulders, curl your toes under and press back to a down dog. Lovely. And then walking your hands back towards your feet, hanging in a forward fold. You can bring your hands underneath your feet, so the palms of your hands have your soles of your feet in them. Releasing here, softening the knees and coming up to a chair pose. Weight in your heels. We'll do some clearing ha breaths to either side here. So, lifting up, inhale, and exhale, sweep to the right. Inhale, sweep to the left. Sit a little lower. And stand up, inhale, bring the arms up, hold the breath in. Exhale, float the arms out and down as you come into a forward fold. Bring the feet a little wider than hip width apart, sink down into a squat, whatever version of squat feels good to you. You might be up higher with your elbows on your knees. 2 breaths here, lengthen your spine. Beautiful. You can move your blanket out of the way, dropping to your bum here and stretching out on your back for Shavasana. Not quite yet. Hug your knees into your chest. You can rock a little side to side if that feels good. Placing the feet on the floor, hip width apart and close to your body. Inhale, lifting up for a bridge pose. You can press your elbows into the floor, extending hands on either side, or interlacing your hands behind your back, rolling your shoulders under. Press strongly into the feet, squeeze the glutes, lift the pelvis up towards the sky. 3 deep breaths. And releasing. Beautiful. Hug the knees into the chest. Let the knees come away from each other. Reach through the inside of the knees, grabbing onto the outside of the feet or the ankles for a happy baby pose. You can rock a little side to side here if you'd like. If there's any final poses you would like to find before coming to Shavasana, feel free. Otherwise, stretching out long on your back, setting yourself up well, perhaps a blanket under your head or your knees. They're covering you up. And taking a couple letting go breaths, letting your body sink into the support beneath you. The exhale of autumn. And then just resting here, nothing to do. Just be.
back to the surface of your body. Begin to deepen your breath and wiggle your fingers and toes. And as you're ready, bend one knee and then the other, placing your feet on the floor and come to rest over on your right side. Taking a breath here. And keeping your eyes closed and your attention internal, gently press your way up to find a seat. Sitting with your eyes closed. Allow these words by Mary Oliver to wash over you. This is her poem called Milkweed. The milkweed now, with their many pods, are standing like a country of dry women. The wind lifts their flat leaves and drops them. This is not kind, but they retain a certain crisp glamour. Moreover, it's easy to believe each one was once young and delicate, also frightened, also capable of a certain amount of rough joy. I wish you would walk with me out into the world. I wish you could see what has to happen, how each one crackles like a blessing over its thin children as they rush away. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart, pressing your thumbs in to feel your heartbeat, your personal pulse. And take a deep breath of gratitude, sending that gratitude from your heart out to all the cells in your being. I thank you so much for joining me for practice today. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.